Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone is awake. Those who need to be at work, I hope you made it there safely. I decided to get started early this morning. This video is going to be a little bit of everything because I have a little bit of everything going on this morning. So, this is what I'm doing. I'm making dog food. Yes, I've got ground chuck in the skillet with some of my leftover zucchini that I have for making my zucchini bread, and I am going to season it with my gourmet seasoning because you don't put everything in dog food, but they do want a little bit of flavor. You're not supposed to give the dogs onions, garlic, or anything like that. Some dogs are more sensitive to it than others. Our babies around here will eat just about everything. We don't give them grapes or raisins or anything like that. And they hate blueberries. One of them will eat strawberries. Both of them will eat watermelon. Both of them will eat pineapples. One of them will eat oranges. They both will eat apples. One prefers the apples and applesauce. Yeah, they're pretty much ridiculous. So, yeah, I do. I have seen too many recalls on dog food during this whole pandemic thing. So I decided the best thing for me to do was to find another way to feed them. So my local dog food carrier suggested that when my dog was a puppy, once he got to be about 6 months old, to start feeding him raw. So now all of them get a raw. They started off with chicken legs, so now they get chicken thighs. Each one gets one in the morning, and then for dinner in the evening, they usually get cooked food. So it's usually cooked ground beef with vegetables, or cook pork roast or beef roast or duck or bison or deer. I don't eat it, but they love it. They get their raw bones as their treat with the dog marrow, with the beef marrow in there, and they also get eggs twice a week, and they prefer them cooked. Some people feed their dogs raw eggs. My dogs are like, no, you need to either boil them, scramble them, or something, because I'm not eating that. So yeah, they like their beans too. At least twice a week they get garbanzo beans. So they do pretty good. If there's something that they're having that has a lot of fat in it, which I try not to do, I try to trim their meat for them, then I will give them rice to go with it. And that helps with the whole situation. So yeah, I've got some spoiled animals around here. I had a cat. I loved her dearly, but she got sick after being 16 years old, and it was time for her to go. But her favorite foods were baked chicken, fried chicken, any kind of chicken, and she loved mayonnaise. That was her thing. And she would drink the juice off of tuna packed in water. She didn't want it packed in oil. It had to be packed in water. And she would actually steal the food off of your plate. And then she would claw your eyeballs out if you tried to take it back. She was nothing nice. She was mean, just like her mama. But unfortunately for us, it was time for her to transition. I miss her dearly, but I think she'll be my only cat. See, I wasn't a cat lover before I got her, so I think that I love her, but I'm not necessarily a cat lover. You know, some of my friends have cats, and I'll pet them and stuff like that, but I don't think I want to own another cat. That's just my choice. I mean, You love cats? Hey, congratulations. That's a wonderful thing. There's nothing wrong with them. If you're going to have animals, treat them right. And just like for anything else, when you can't find proper food for them, then you need to be willing to make it yourself for them to make sure that they get their healthy, nutritious food. My animals get their vitamins. They get vitamin E. They get fish oil. They get all that stuff. Whatever it takes to keep them healthy, and that's what I'm willing to do. So yeah, I've got about 5.5, 6 pounds of ground chuck over here with some veggies in there and some gourmet seasoning, and that's what they're gonna have. Once that's done, I am going to get rid of all of the extra oil because we don't need that in there because I want to keep them healthy. Okay, now we're gonna slowly move over because I don't like making you dizzy. Yes, it's morning and I decided to have a cup of coffee today. Yes. And she is good. She is very good. Sometimes I have my coffee black, sometimes with a little bit of cream. Today I was feeling vanilla cream, so that's what I'm having. Some mornings I drink green tea, some mornings black tea. This is where we left off yesterday when I was going to mix up the zucchini bread, and then I had a date with the troll, and I had to talk to my YouTube family, and they had to get me through. So what I did was I just put everything, covered it up, put it in the refrigerator, and I said we'll get back to it in the morning. So again, I've got my eggs in here, I've got my sugar in here, I've got my oil in here, I've got my vanilla flavor in there, and that's what's in there. Here I have my 2 cups of shredded zucchini. There I have my chopped walnuts. And here I have my flour, my baking soda, my